Video I'm going to talk about Pakistan. Everybody knows Pakistan is a terrorist state that just uses the blood of the Pashtuns to wage a CIA funded jihad against neighbouring countries, especially India. First of all, Pashtuns are not Pakistanis. Pakistan is a creation of the British and Zionists who wanted to divide Asia so in the future it doesn't become a threat, so they use religion again. But anyway, Pashtuns have a 5,000 year history. They have a 5,000 year old language. We are an ancient civilization. Who the hell are Pakistanis to be imposing their stupid Urdu upon Pashtun areas, forcing them to follow their mujra, little filthy Punjabi culture? But this won't work. Let me tell you about the oppression of the Pashtuns. Throughout Pakistan's history, the only ethnicity that's been oppressed are Pashtun people. You look at Pashtun activists throughout Pakistan's history, they've been imprisoned, such as Samad Achakzai, who 30 years was thrown in jail without a reason just because he was fighting for Pashtun rights. Pakistan is a terrorist supporting little American Zionist little state in Asia that endangers every Asian states who want to be progressive. But anyway, Pashtuns are Afghans. Afghan means ethnic Pashtun. The previous rulers of the Northwest Frontier provinces have been Afghans. Northwest Frontier provinces belong to Afghanistan, not Pakistan. The people who live in the Northwest Frontier provinces have always fought Punjabi dominance, have always fought against their culture. So who the hell are these Pakistanis to be imposing their stupid little culture? The thing is with Pakistan is that they don't want Pashtunistan. They don't want, because it endangers them. That's why they took support of the Americans, because the Afghans received support from the Russians to get this Pashtunistan. But the Pakistanis, being the double dealers as they are, thought, let's just radicalize these young Pashtuns. Let's call in the stupid Saudi Arabs. So the Arabs came into Pakistan and brainwashed these little young Pashtun boys, telling them and fooling them that Pakistan is the land of the Muslims. But let me tell you something. Do Bengalis think the same? When you oppressed and murdered them, was that because of Islam? Did you do that for Islam? No. You did it for politics, because you are double-dealing scum. You enjoy killing innocent people, and especially Pashtuns. Another good example is, if the Indian and Pakistan war was over Islam, then why are there nearly more Muslims in India than the total population of Pakistan? Why don't the Indian Muslims migrate to Pakistan? No, because they know Pakistan is nothing Islamic. It's a terrorist state that the Americans use. They put their camps there to train these stupid people and send them into China, into Russia, into all these countries, into Uzbekistan, to do their little oil jihad for that pipeline. But first of all, the Pashtun nationalists have won their elections in Northwest Frontier provinces, and they don't want nothing to do with Pakistan, and you will soon see a Pashtunistan. Secondly, look at the war in Waziristan. They're bombing innocent Pashtun children and women. They're bombing their houses. They're publicly punishing them. They're publicly punishing them. They're murdering them in cold blood. Not because they love you, it's because they hate you. They hate Pashtun. Pakistaniyun means zashti. We hate them. We hate them to the core. Pakistan has nothing to do with Pashtuns. Who the hell are Pakistan? A little third-class, bloody Rajputi, bloody Punjabi country. And let me tell you another thing, right? If any Pashtuns are watching this video, or any Pakistanis, right, is that if Pakistan loves Pashtuns so much, why do they always veto renaming the Northwest Frontier provinces into something Pashtun? Why don't they want to name that land, that piece of land that belongs to Afghanistan, legally, to something Pashtun? They won't. They want to still name it after the British colony name, Northwest Frontier provinces. And this is what the Pakistanis want. They want to enslave Pashtuns, but we're not stupid. And you can send your little government mullahs like Fazlur Rahman to oppress us, but that won't work. Like you've seen in elections, the Pashtuns have voted for the nationalists, not them stupid government mullahs who receive the money from the ISI to oppress Pashtun, to oppress Pashtun culture, to oppress our music, our way of life such as Bhaktiwali. The Punjabis don't want this. Look at Ziaul Haq, that stupid thieving little scum who's burning in hell for all the chaos he caused on Pashtun areas. That little scum, being the Mossad agent that he is, received funding. He received funding from the CIA, channeled to the ISI to recruit Pashtuns and send them into Kargil to fight India. When the Indians killed them all, Pakistan said, oh no, it's criminals did it. Criminals. Right? We Pashtuns are not criminals, and we will fight you, Pakistan, and we will fight for our land and our freedom from your oppressive, stupid ISI, CIA, Mossad rule over our land and country. And we are Afghans, and no one can take that away from us. Look at our former leaders, our historical figures such as Husal Khan, Khatak, Durrani. They fought for Afghanistan and they fought for Pashtun rights. Who are you 60-year-old little scum of a country called Pakistan, to impose your stupid Mujra Punjabi culture on us Pashtuns? We will not take that crap from you, and we will continue to fight you for our independent land and our independence from your oppressive mullah rule. When I say mullah, I'm not saying anything Islamic. There's nothing Islamic from a ISI paid government mullah rule who want to just divert Pashtuns from progressing and divert them into CIA jihad. Look at Fazl Rahman, criminal don, government agent of Pakistan, who wants to just fool and deceive Pashtuns into not progressing. They tell them, and it's so funny, right, that these Punjabis, they don't want Pashtuns to progress. They want Pashtuns to be low class. They want them to be drug dealers, to be uneducated, to be illiterate. They don't want them to progress. They want them to fight amongst themselves over money, over women, over drugs, such as the drug trade there, which is obviously created by the CIA, because opium was totally wiped out until the CIA regrew it to supply funds to these stupid CIA mujahideen who destroyed the government of Dr. Najibullah. And Pakistan, Pakistan being the third crap hole of a country, failed state, want to drag the Pashtun culture with them. But this will not work, my friends. You cannot fool us, Mr. Pakistan. Look in Waziristan, they're fighting for independence. You can't use this stupid, they're Taliban, they're extremists. You create the Taliban. It was Bhutto that created the Taliban with that fat little idiot called Fazl Rahman for an oil pipe, which only serves American and Israeli interests. You stupid idiots thinking us Pashtuns are so stupid that you can deceive us at this time of day. We are voting for the nationalists because the nationalists fight for our favour. They fight for our interests, which is to preserve our culture and our Bhaktiwali. We don't want your stupid Bangla little stupid accents roaming through our lands. We are Pakhtun, Pakhtunistan Muatandai. We want our land back, and you Pakistanis can do nothing about it. You can't use Islam to deceive us. You're not an Islamic country. You're a creation of a British agent called Jinnah, who worked for British interests, not for Muslims' interests. You oppress and kill Muslims. Look at Ziaul Haq. He was the commander of the Jordanian army that massacred Palestinians and PLO camps, refugee camps in Jordan. He's a very good Muslim, innit? So you and your little Arabs better stay away from Pakhtun lands, because trust me, we will not retaliate with softness and kindness. We will retaliate with a lot of fire. Trust me, we will fight you back. We will retaliate with an armed struggle. I don't even think that we Pashtuns can't fight, because we can fight. Khudai Pama.